And welcome to the Philip Cockram channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel grow and it helps me bring you these great videos that we all love. So we've got another short unboxing for you today of the E-Flite UMX Citation Longitude. We're going to unbox it and we'll set up the radio and make sure everything's ready for our maiden flight on it. So let's take a look at what's inside the box. There's a few details on it there and a couple of nice pictures as normal. Let me move this to one side here. It comes in these nice little cradles that E-Flite makes for them. There was some foam also wrapped around the plane a little bit there too. I've already taken it out because I changed the battery plug on it to a XT30 from the JST that was on it, because I don't like those little red JST plugs, and my batteries are XT30s. So there's a look at the plane. As you can see, it's all assembled, it's all in one piece, it's all ready to go. It's already got the landing gear installed. They are removable. There's some plastic pieces on this plane here, and the little winglets and the cones around the engines there. There's some metal reinforcement in the tail and in our elevator here as far as our linkage goes and stuff. There's also some little protective covers on the servos there, and some little, I think these are just decorative, these little aerofoil type things. No flaps on this plane. Other than that, it's a very nice scale replica of the real Citation Longitude, which is one of the most popular personal passenger jets that there is on the market. So let's take a look inside. We got a nice little battery compartment there. It's actually huge. It's got tons of room. But I did take a quick look at the manual already, and the CG of this plane is 88 to 92 millimeters from the leading edge of the core to the wing, which is going to put it about where, if you see where my finger's pointing with these little nub things on the top of the plane, it's going to put it about there. So you're going to want the battery right at the back of this thing, I think, to get that CG. And this plane uses the exact same power system as the UMX A10 Warthog. I don't know if you can see it up there behind me, but it's the same power system and the same batteries, so it's going to have this CG further back. Usually we're pushing batteries right up to the nose, but these planes want them at the back because that's where our engines and all our stuff is, at the back. And I can feel it in my hand right here, like right where I have my fingers in this bottom here is where it wants to balance. So let me load the model into the radio, and we'll put the battery in and we'll fire it up for you guys, and we'll check all the control surfaces, make sure safe and everything is working, and get it ready for our pre-flight on our maiden flight. Stick around, we'll be right back. Okay, we're all done. I did have to go to spectrumrc.com and download the model, but it is there, UMX Citation Longitude, and it loaded into my radio just fine. And so I plugged the battery in and it started doing its beeping things, and I bound the radio to it, and it took the first time no problem. And it looks like everything is working too, because as soon as I hit the throttle, I got the safe mode working. It's already programmed onto the gear switch, and throttle cut. Now, audio warning. If you haven't heard one of these planes before, it's got a little bit of a screechy sound. It's not all that pleasant. It sounds fine in the air when it's going, and it's, but here it's going to be loud on the camera, so turn down your volumes or cover your ears, because especially at low RPM, these engines don't sound that great. So here we go. So let's give you now. That might turn you off of the plane, then don't buy it, because that's what it sounds like. So anyway, I've marked the CG on the top of the wings. I don't know how clearly you can see it, but it's 90 millimeters from the leading edge here, but you really want to kind of feel it and measure it out there. And when I just checked it and stuff, it feels just perfect to me. But to each his own when it comes to CG and measuring it and feeling it and stuff like that. I mean, if it doesn't feel good in the air to me, I'm definitely going to bring it down right away and move the battery around. And so that's about it. We're all ready for our maiden flight here. So love and peace from Canada, and we are YouTube.